What's up, positive peeps? It's Paula and welcome back to my channel Staying Positive with Paula, where I kind of show you how a day in the life looks like for me. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that part of my bio says that I am a fitness enthusiast in recovery, and that is absolutely true. That's kind of a big reason why my channel is called Staying Positive with Paula, because since so much of my day is filled going through therapy and recovering and figuring out ways to feel normal again with my injuries, a huge part of it is also trying to stay positive. And so without further ado, that is kind of the main spiel of my channel. Welcome. And to those who have already subscribed and continue to like my videos, thank you so much. You all are really helping me reach my ultimate goal, which is to kind of create a really healthy community, bonded community over being interested in fitness, but also making sure that we take care of our body and fully recover. Anyway, the main point of this video is to show you things that I've really learned over the past 2 years since injuring my Achilles in June of 2020. By the way, I will throw in the link to my previous video that explains the entire journey that I went through with my Achilles and that I still am going through kind of in the description below. But the main point of this video is that I'm going to show you some of the major tips and tricks that have really helped me. Before I begin this video though, I would definitely like to say, please take anything that I say with a grain of salt, because this is my story and I am not a professional therapist, I'm not a professional doctor in any regard. I am solely a fitness enthusiast who enjoys being active and am learning a lot from health experts throughout the process and realizing what works and doesn't work for me. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you all, it's actually twofold, is that one, since my injury and learning that I am flat-footed when I bear weight on it, on my feet, that two things that really helped me were custom orthotics built to kind of help with my pronation, and I talk about it in that video, the link in the description, that helps with pronation and also that arch support that I need, because like I mentioned in the video, I am flat-footed when I bear weight on my feet, and technically when I'm just sitting down like this, I do have a little bit of an arch, but these custom orthotics really help for being active and standing on my feet for long periods of the day. The second tip and trick that I've learned that really helps me is wearing and investing in indoor shoes. So not only when I'm outside do I wear shoes, but I also wear sneakers in the house, and I invested in having at-home sneakers that are clean, because I am born and raised in a Korean household, so it is very rare that you'll see a Korean, I think, who follows the Korean tradition to have shoes on in the house. So I had to guarantee to my parents that these were in fact sparkly clean, if not cleaner than my own feet. I do wear indoor shoes all day long. So basically there are shoes on my feet 3/4 of the day. The next thing that has really helped me has been stretching out different areas within my lower extremity, particularly my calves. I've learned that you actually put a lot of stress on your Achilles if your calves aren't strong, if your calves aren't loose. If you feel like your Achilles is really tight, one thing that might help is to stretch out your calves. What that does is to really help use your calves and just your Achilles. So I invested in a foam roller. Investing in a foam roller is great in general because you can foam roll your back and different muscles that you probably work all day. So that's those are 3 tips and tricks. The other thing that I wanted to mention, which makes it 4, and I'm throwing in the clip now, but when I jog, I realized, because a doctor who runs frequently and who is a sports podiatrist told me that when I run, I actually do a lot of arm crossover. When I run with my arms this way with a lot of crossover, that means that my legs are kind of running into each other of sorts as well. Long story short, doing that will not open up my legs and put me in a position where I can run straight freely. So I did kind of film myself jogging slowly outside. That's a fourth thing that I thought would be really helpful. And then honestly, the fifth thing that I wanted to show you all was a slant board, but in cases where, rather than showing you my actual slant board, because I thought that's not as helpful, my dad actually did create the slant board. You can Google it and try and create your own slant board if you have the materials and you're a handyman. So I have a slant board that my dad created again, but I understand that not everyone has a slant board. But the nature of it, after you do some Google research, of course, is to just get your foot in a nice position where you can stretch out not only your calf, but the different parts of your legs that help to take off that extra strain on the Achilles as well. I just do 30 seconds one foot, 30 seconds the other foot. And then once you graduate off of that level, what I do is I will first do a straight leg, and then I add in a little bit more of a stretch by dropping down my knee. So yeah, those are my 5 tips, and I hope that that was helpful for anybody who's going through something similar. And even if you're not going through something similar, I always tell my friends who run a lot or who are active that stretching, investing in really good shoes, custom orthotics if you need it, and the foam roller is really a good way to be proactive. I will leave you all with that, and I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video, and please like, subscribe, or even comment anything that you think would be really helpful. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.